Hello. Welcome back, my friends. Had to get some coffee and grab my calendar I left out in the other room. Let's get all chat all messages, finish setting up. Hello, welcome. Just give me a moment here to finish. See all of them? Perfect. All right, let me grab my glasses and we should be ready to start. Maybe bring you guys down a little lower. Going for a little ride. Oh yeah, that's so much better for me to see. Pure Soul, how are you? I am good, thank you for asking. Here. There. Let's leave you guys just like that. I'm like, I'm going to leave you just like that. And then I start to move you again. Let's see if I can get you adjusted over here. Please bear with me. I apologize for all this moving around. All right. Don't mess around no more. Leave it. Leave it. Everybody's dizzy. I can't. It's so crooked. Yes, there it is. Stop. Sit down, Grandma. Sit down. Now, let's get it pulled up. You're number one on the list again, my friend. Congratulations. Get my feet in here so I don't kick the camera tripod. And get you pulled up over on the laptop. I believe I said that. Go to live. There we are. Lizzie, hello, welcome. You are number 2. How are you today? Top chat to live. Type in hello. Sadeka, hello Sadeka, how are you? And my email address. Perfect. And I will highlight that. Tracy with an I. I'll spell it. Oh, did it go up there? It didn't work. All right. Usually you gotta... There. That's how I spell my name. Truth be told, it's this. That's my first name. I don't have a middle name. It's Tracy Lynn. But you guys call me Tracy. Tracy Lynn is my first name. Oh, Lizzie, you want to be on the calendar list? Absolutely, my dear. I have April 29th available. Now, my friends, don't forget, a donation of any sort will get you sooner on the, on the list. In-depth card reading. But if you're not, if you're willing to wait your turn, April 29th, 5 p.m. I just need your, you know, you would think I would know this by now, but your date of birth and your zodiac sign, and any questions you might have. Aquarius? That's right. Hello. How are you today, my dear? All right, so I will put the calendar over here for safekeeping. Lizzie, choices are career and finances, 2, health, 3, relationship, 4, travel and lifestyle, 5, education, 6, spiritual awareness and self-development, and 7, general. Whichever one you want, and we'll go from there. Are we ready to get this party started? All right, and a general. Perfect. Thank you. All right, I have to get these cards shuffled up really good because I was just using them. But Pure Soul, you can choose the deck you would like. Sure, you can see them all. Perfect. Thank you. Well, what do we have going on here? So, you guys, I'm going to redo my nails. They're cleaned off. They're not prepped. They're just cleaned. I like the dip powder. I have multiple videos on that. But anyways, my husband won hockey tickets. I think I mentioned that. Box seat hockey tickets. So I was going to do my nails the color of the hockey team, which is navy blue is the home team colors. But I don't have navy blue. I have all sorts of blues. But, yep, no navy blue. So now I'm like, what color should I do? Don't worry about matching the game. And just somebody give me a color. I have every color of the rainbow. Every color of the rainbow. All right, Pure Soul. These should be good. The Seer represents your finding a beginning at an end. This represents finding yourself on an unexpected journey. Follow that path. Note the direction it's facing. Tree Hugger, hello, welcome. That is totally the colors I would have chosen, because I have a ton of, I have a whole box of amethyst dip powders. Wisdom, she's, Harpreet said. Let me move my keyboard out of the way. So I had everything up and ready, but was I prepared? No, absolutely not. Tree hugger, would you like to be on the list? You would be number 5, my friend. Whoopsies. We just need an oracle. All right. So before we get started, tree hugger, would you like to be added to the list? You'll be number 5. Pure Soul, aka Harpreet. Again, the first card you have, Major Arcana, the Seer, also known as the Fool. You are finding a beginning at an end. You're on an unexpected journey. Follow this path. Don't be held back by people who call you a dreamer. You have the 4 of Discs, past, present, future. Anything extra is this way and important. Present position, 4 of Discs. It's our speculate to accumulate suit. And it represents that you should take no uncalculated risks at this time. And it represents material security and financial stability. Now, people may say you're selfish. People may say that you have a need to control all resources. They may say you're greedy, stubborn, and possessive. But it's all for a reason. And again, Harpreet, that reason is your material security, your financial security, and your stability, future stability. The next card you have is the 10 of Discs. The 10 on the 1 through 10 scale represents the completion of a cycle. So congratulations. The 10 of Discs represents the master and that you can slow down. Take it easy. Let others take more responsibilities. This card represents a well-established foundation, family harmony, and the fulfillment of a substantial legacy. That's your future. Important card, Hathor, Major Arcana. If you're new to the channel, this is what you hear me flipping through. I do have other stuff. Major Arcana. This card represents wisdom. Seek wisdom from somebody you know with knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. You know this person. They have experienced life. They have experienced life. So go to them. Talk to them. This card can also represent an unwelcome authority from somebody like a parent. So there's that as well. You also have Major Arcana Set. This card represents the devil. Stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. Just do it. You can do it. Take note of the direction he's looking into your future. We are all like that. If we're afraid of something we've never done, we let it stop us and hold us back. So stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. Just do it. But this card also says that if you keep wanting, you'll always be in need. Rezia, hello, welcome. Anakat, hello, welcome. Let's get you guys on the cat list. All right. Your oracle for the day is the relief card. It says lemon balm makes things easier to bear. It eases an overwhelming sense of responsibilities and lightens a too serious mood. Rondonite, aids in restoration and recovery. It says you're carrying a heavy load. You have been carrying a heavy load for a long time. And an overwhelming sense of responsibility has grown out of proportion to the reality of the situation. Relief is at hand. All you have to do is reach out and grasp it. But to do that, you must release what you are clutching. Let go. You don't need to carry it anymore. It says, I have carried the burden for too long. It's time to let it go. Release. I release the burden to the divine and accept the relief that comes as I let go and let myself rest. Tree hugger, would you like to be added to the list? To Stein, hello, welcome. No, that's a little different. Definitely not, should not have to prove a point to anybody. Lizzie, you are next. Sadeka, you are number 3. We are on 2. You're using two different ones. Oh, no, there it is. I see it now. I was like, why does it look different? Don't pay attention to Grandma when it comes to that. All right, no problem. All right, Lizzie, one more good shuffle. No problem, Aniket. No problem. I appreciate you being here. All right. Earth Wisdom. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. I was just getting ready to ask you what card you would like, too. So, Sadeka, you'll be next, and you can think about your Earth, your Oracle deck. I can understand that, Aniket. I totally understand that. When's the last time you've had a layout reading? A whole layout, in depth? Aniket. There we go, Lizzie. We've got a few. I'm running out of places to put stuff. Okay, so you really haven't. It's been not all that long ago. But I could schedule you for May, which means it's been a good, May will be 5 months from your birthday. So if you'd like one in May, I can put you down for an oracle in May, or a reading in May. You will be back to normal. I agree. All right, Lizzie. Let's get your party started. All right, let's give you that day, my friend. And what would you like? You want it on relationship? So my first one in May is May 6th, Aniket. Is that all right? All right. All right. Let's do wealth. That's even better. Because sometimes they give you relationship information because wealth is so much more than just money. All right, thank you for that. I appreciate it. All right, so Lizzie, first card you have is the Two of Wands. This is your hopes and wishes card, and it's an organizing card. Um, what do I have for you? Let's see. So, organizing, hopes and wishes. Fire yourself up. I was looking at the wrong book. I'm like, something doesn't look right. So, plan ahead, be strategic. Where do you want to go and what do you have to give? Think innovative and fresh ideas. More important, you're in an excellent position to join forces with another who shares your vision. Lizzie, the next one you have is the Eight of Cups. Where did the Eight of Cups go? This is the card of karma. Surrender, you're number 6. And thank you for being here, my friend. So, number 8, the card of karma. It also represents you are finally coming off of a plateau. Finally forward movement and walking away from the noise. You know change is needed for growth. So it's important to avoid a state of stagnation. Finally forward movement. Present position. The next card you have, take note of the way Ra is facing into your future. Major Arcana. Ra represents the sun. This card is positive. It's joy. And after a 1-year period, overcoming obstacles, you now find yourself in a place of positivity, clarity, illumination. It says treat yourself. Put yourself first. Think of yourself for once. And to remember, life is to be lived to the fullest. Your life is to be lived to the fullest. Catherine, hello, welcome. Absolutely, my dear, you're number 7. Robert, hello, welcome. Tree hugger, you're awesome. I love when other people are knowledgeable and they put their knowledge in the chat because everybody learns. And we have people who've been here for years. And when they see a card, they're like, "Oh, I remember. I know what that means." So I appreciate it. I truly appreciate you being here. Catherine, number 7. Robert, if you would like position 8, just let me know. The important ones. 4 of discs and 7 of discs. So we just had this one. Discs is the speculate to accumulate suit. This one is selfishness, but for a reason. And that reason is your material security and your financial and future stability. Your financial stability and future stability. More important, it says no uncalculated risks. And you have the 7 of discs. 7s on the 1 through 10 scale are a call to reorganize and being on that plateau. It's a shift in perspective, waiting for the fruits of your labor to ripen. It's a pause to appreciate and to decide to continue as is or reorganize, adjust strategy. Your oracle for the day is responsibility. Robert, you are number 8. Responsibility starts with comfrey. It says it promotes regeneration, structure, karma cleaning, which this is the card of karma. Karma cleaning and accepting responsibility. Citrine, like the sun that it resembles. Ra is the sun. Energizes, cleanses, and regenerates. My friend, it's all too easy and disempowering to blame others and society for bad luck, for our problems. Oops, where's that card? Here it is. For our problems. Take back your power. Recreate and reestablish your inner structure by removing what no longer serves or what hinders you. Put your own house in order, neat and tidy. Make space to expand in ways that benefit you and the world around you. The card says, I take responsibility for my actions and my life. I learn from my mistakes. I release behaviors and ideas that hinder me. I continually improve myself. You're welcome. Thank you, Robert, for being here. Sadeka, you are next. You guys, all the cards you see right here will be linked in the description box of my video if you are interested in them. These Egyptian tarot cards are amazing. Amazing. I love these. Lizzie, you are welcome. All right, let's see what true feelings are. And you can choose your oracle as well. So I generally use the Rider Tarot deck. I have a couple other ones as well, Tarot. And Cross Crow Books sent me this deck and a handful of other books to review. And these are amazing. I tell you, I love them. I'm not used to, I mentioned multiple times, I'm not used to my tarot having keywords on top. But these are great. They really are. And I've got 3 books opened here to check the keywords and see if they coincide with each other, if they match, I mean. And they do. These are phenomenal. And I've mentioned before, I love the size of them. Wow. Wow, Sadeka. Holy shiznit, my friend. First card you had that fell out was Chanut. It represents the lovers. 2, 3. Rezi, you are number 5. We're on number 3. Do you know what oracle deck you would like? Stick with Earth Wisdom? Let's stick with Earth Wisdom for you, Sadeka. So, the appearance of major arcanas, multiples, represents there is a powerful current going on in this area of your life right now. One more good shuffle. Not like that. All right, Sadeka, we just need an oracle for you. Melissa will be next. I hope everybody's having a great Friday. Yay! I'm so excited for today and this weekend. Come on. Apparently, we don't have an oracle for you, my friend. I apologize. Sometimes it just happens. Major Arcana, first one, Chanut. It represents the lovers. It's positive. It's yes. I have dates. You heard the positive and yes. It represents success and unexpected blessings from above. So be open and transparent. My friend, nothing should be held back, especially if it's a relationship thing. Be open and transparent. The next card you have is a King of Swords. Court card can represent physical appearance, and swords can represent a darker haired, mature male whose influence is either entering or leaving one's life. Take note of the direction he's looking toward this, your past card, Chinook. The King of Swords says, don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. This is not the time to let your guard down. Swords also represent something happening fast, weeks, so be on your toes. You have another major arcana, Neath. This card represents the Tower. It represents that a sudden change is happening or has already happened. Take note of the direction he's looking. Neath is looking. So it can represent a truth being revealed. Wait a second. That is not the Tower card. I apologize. I'm like, that's not the Tower. This card is Temperance. Whoa, Grandma, back up. I apologize. The Awesome. Good morning. Welcome. You entered during my flub up. So this is not the Tower. This is Temperance. It's a positive. It's a yes. Temperance represents an emotional and a physical balance. So there's a focus on your emotional and physical balance. Otherwise, it could easily spoil. Also can represent moderation and self-control. I mentioned change, right? And going for it when the time is right. And only when the time is right. And you'll know when the time is right. Both cards are looking toward this positive yes Lovers card. Tree Hugger, have a great day, and did you say you're taking your aunt to an appointment? Best of luck at the appointment. Nicole, hello. All right, let's get everybody on the list. The Awesomed. And Nicole. Melissa, you are next. Now, my friends, like what happened to Sedeka, sometimes you don't get an oracle. Sometimes you don't get a tarot. All right, Melissa. After Melissa is Rezia. Thank you. Angela, hello and welcome. I didn't even see you. Did I miss your name somewhere? Let's get you on a list. Whoops, whoops, oops. We have a couple Angelas, so I want to make sure I have that right. Oh, you just came in. Well, thank you for being here, my dear. All right, one more good shuffle. Christy, absolutely. Number 12 you will be. Melissa, you can choose your oracle, my dear. No, I just threw those ones across the table. Melissa, let's do crows. So anybody who's new, I'm just going to let you know real quick that a lot of times people will come in and get on the list, and then they will come back later, like on a break or even in the evening, and rewatch it. So if you're on the list, you're not getting skipped. Now, if you're on the list and you don't want to wait your turn, a super chat will get you next in line immediately, no matter what. So how do I pronounce your name? Gugu? Gugu? I apologize if I mispronounce it. I mean no disrespect. But welcome and thank you for being here. It looks like it says Goo. All right. So somebody help me with the name pronunciation if you could, please. Nice card, Melissa. All right. So the first card you have, Melissa, is Princess of Wands. Court card. So wands can represent a light or fair-haired younger female or somebody with that type of an attitude. The Princess of Wands represents a longer time frame. Positive, yes, but a longer time frame. Successful. So conjure your brilliance, burst out, be proud, and be active. Oh my gosh. I love Burger King. Oh, yep, I shouldn't even be talking about it because of our workouts. But yeah, I love Burger King. And now they have those stinking specials. They have the $3, $5, and $7 one. I'm like, oh my goodness. $5 works because I can get a original chicken sandwich and a drink. But for $2 more, I can get 2 of those suckers and a drink and have lunch the next day. Oh yeah, we're not even going to talk about Burger King anymore. Melissa, the second card you have is Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a welcome and a celebration card. This card brings a sense of warmth in home. So maybe you're going to go visit home, or maybe someone from your family is going to come visit, or you'll visit. But again, a sense of warmth and home and a celebration. Positive, yes. Quite possibly happening in days. The next card you have is the King of Swords. Take notice the direction the king is looking toward whatever this situation is. Don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. So whatever it is, wherever you're going or whoever's coming, don't let your guard down. No matter what the situation is. The next card you have is Major Arcana, Melissa, the Tower. This is a neutral energy card, and it represents a sudden change, most likely already happening, or that a truth will be revealed, or the end of restriction. Sunshine, hello. How are you? Look at that. Look at you, my girl. Number 13. Favorite number 13. So, end of restriction. And the good thing about this is whatever it is now known, and you can start building from it or starting over fresh. Wow. You have the Ten of Swords. This card represents betrayal. Something happened that you least expected. You may literally feel like you were stabbed in the back. But it's over. It's done with. And you can start over fresh and new. It's done. And you have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands represents things are good at the moment. You've achieved success. But beware. Be wary of experiencing dissatisfaction after experiencing the heady heights of success. This card is just a reminder to be thankful for everything you encounter in life. All the good things, thankful and grateful. And the universe and spirit responds by sending you more to be thankful and grateful for. Melissa, the next card you have is your Oracle card, Balance. How are you, my friend? So when this card appears, it's a call. You may need to call upon your inner strength, as a situation may test your ability to stay cool and composed. Just like the wind, it too will make its presence known and then move along. But this can also appear when you need to reorganize your daily schedule. So, is your schedule consumed with tasks that drain your energy, or are you creating time for yourself? Did I miss somebody? Bohivana? Is that how you pronounce that, Aniket? Havana? Rezi is next. And then Surrendar. Bhavna. Claire, hello, welcome. All right, Sunshine, you're number 13. We are on number 5. Remember, a super chat will get you next in line if you don't want to wait your turn, or if you're in a hurry. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Sunshine. So you're Bhavana. All right, let me try to pronounce it. Bhavana. Bhavna. All right, Rezia. There. So I can pronounce it right. Rezia, I could not remember what oracle you chose. So if you would please just let me know that again. The first card you have is the 7 of Cups. 7 is a call to reorganize. And the 7 of Cups is an inspiration, imagination and inspiration card. But, thank you. Perfect, thank you. But this imagination and inspiration needs to be kept in check. So there's fanciful and there's downright deluded. Use your imagination in practical ways or it will use you. You have major arcana. Take note of the direction Ra is facing towards your future. This card represents the sun, and after a 1 year's time and overcoming some obstacles, you now find yourself in a place of clarity, positivity, joy, illumination. The card says, put yourself first, think of yourself, and remember, life is to be lived to the fullest. You also have the 9 of Pentacles. Speculate to accumulate suit. This card represents plenty in all things. Security. You want for nothing. You're content in the gardens of your bounty. And you are secure in the safety of your haven. But, my friend, security comes with a price. There's a lack of thrill and risk. It can also represent a donation from a sponsor. So it can represent you may receive money soon. Jimmy, hello. How are you? All right, we have direction. Trying to stay in one direction. This brings clarity and creates a roadmap to success. It's a call for you to find your North Star, the point on the map that represents your big goal, the destination. No roadside attraction can lure you away. When this appears, take time to check to see if you know where you're going. And do you see your path in front of you? I'm pretty sure mine, I have Instagram. Everything gets cross-posted. Surendar, you are next. Jimmy, do you want to be added to the list? Yes, yoga is so amazing on your muscles. I should start adding it in the evening before bed. You know, to stretch them out after a long day. All right, Jimmy, thank you. Let me know. What do you guys think of that? Yoga in the morning or in the evening? Surendar, choose your oracle. Morning. Jimmy, you're the instructor for yoga, certified. All right, all right. So you don't think it'd be, you don't think it would make my body feel like it needs to get up and get moving? That it would be all right for a, cool down, calming bedtime routine? Bright. Hello, welcome. Would you like to be added to the list? I'm just going to pull a crow for Surendar. And then the next one is Catherine. Oh my gosh, that would be awesome. Aw, thank you so much, Bhavana. All right. I will eventually get it pronounced properly. Bhavna. It will only take me a little bit. I appreciate all your guys' help. You guys truly are the best. All right, Surendar. The first card you have is the Six of Wands. Sixes represent a leveling up. And this just popped up. Things are good at the moment. You have achieved success, but beware. Be wary of experiencing dissatisfaction after experiencing the heady heights of success. It's just a reminder to be thankful and grateful for the things you've encountered in your life. And life responds by sending you more things to be thankful and grateful for. You have Major Arcana Sokar. This card represents, it's a neutral energy card. It represents an inevitable transformation, an inevitable change. And it's going to be very transformative. It says stop avoiding living life to the fullest because of self-imposed limitations. This also represents the Death card. But it doesn't mean you're going to wake up not breathing. Death is inevitable. So this change is inevitable. That's all that means. Looking towards your future, this change. You have the King of Wands. Appearance-wise, represents a light or fair-haired, mature man entering or leaving your life. Take note of the direction he's facing toward your current situation. The King of Wands says, take action, express your reason to be. It says you can inspire enthusiasm where there's lethargy, and you put vigor into any occasion you grace with your presence. And you're a master at putting a new spin on any situation. Positive, positive, positive. The next card you have is your Oracle, the Battle. Bhavna. Now I just have to remember and just learn how to say it. That's all. I just have to learn. Bhavna. Surrender. Your card is Battle. It says when this card appears, you may find that defensive feelings are brewing. Now, maybe from within or external. It says, have you stepped on someone's toes or entered into somebody's territory uninvited? Be prepared to deal with the consequences. Now, this card may indicate that you'll need to defend yourself against someone attempting to infiltrate your space. Take note of how the crows are sitting on the wires. They're not involved, but watching to see which bird is the victor. So when it comes to the situation, this can be an advantage or disadvantage, depending on which side. So there won't be much support for either person when it comes to this situation. And it can be advantage or disadvantage, depending on your position. So I need to look up passive yoga. Is it that simple? Just passive? I write big so I don't have to wear my glasses. Well said, Jimmy. See? We leave this stuff to the professionals. Because I tell you guys all the time, I'm not a professional. That was for Surrender, right? Oh my gosh. I believe it was. All right. We're on Catherine. Oh, it won't give me any results. Restorative. All right. Or is it Nidra? Is that how you pronounce it? All right, Catherine. Let's see what these cards have. I'm just going to stick with the crows unless you choose something else. Thank you, Jimmy. I would truly appreciate that help. All right. All right, Catherine. Now, I've chosen the crows, but you can pick anything you want if you don't want the crows. Robert is next. First card you have is the Queen of Discs. Take note of the direction she's facing into your future. The Queen, a court card, can represent physical appearance. So it can represent a darker-haired, mature woman. Steady and enduring. The Queen of Discs. Discs is the speculate to accumulate suit. The Queen represents material comfort, stability, and abundance. The Queen also takes joy in providing for others. But she says get grounded. Connect with the earthy side of life. Learn to be resourceful, practical, and share with others. More important, attend to your financial affairs. Less money going out, more money coming in. You have the Six of Swords. This card represents moving on in new horizons. Apologize, excuse me. I have the hiccups again. Before you go, become a better you. And it's going to be an emotional time. You have the King of Cups. Take note the direction the king is looking toward whatever the situation, this emotional time is. King, the cups can represent a light or fair-haired older male whose influence is either entering or leaving your life. Again, take note of where he's looking, your current situation. And he says it's a dignity card. Maintain your composure. Set a good example. Be the person you would want supporting you. So if you needed help and you were to go to somebody, that's the type of person you want to be right now. That the one you would go to. So again, be the person you would want supporting you. Your oracle for the day is the Bond and Insight. Bond represents a karmic relationship. It's a connection that goes beyond the everyday existence. Now, it can be a relationship to a person, a career, a place, or a hobby. It's a soul level connection. It's deep and it's strong. Bond creates an energy that pulls you closer to where you need to be and will tug back when you get too far away. So when you pull it, use it as an opportunity to focus on areas of your life that you feel deeply connected to. It is here you find your strength to push forward and conjure the enthusiasm needed to reach a goal. The next card you have is Insight. I'm trying to keep up with the chat as well. Oh my gosh, Jimmy, that's phenomenal. You could even do a Pokemon of the Day dress code theme. Oh my gosh, Jigglypuff, that is perfect. Insight. This card asks that you take time to examine your situation, test out different strategies to gain wisdom. Then, when you understand the relationship between all contributing factors, only then will you be able to identify actions that yield little benefit, or you'll be able to remove any obstacles that are in your way, and in turn, apply strategies that expedite success. Remember, when you leave for a reason. And generally, oh my gosh. Have you guys seen that Pikachu spider going around social media? Yellow and black. Oh my gosh, it is so cute. Robert, it is your turn. Whoops. So, Robert, you can pick your oracle. Hopefully you can see them all. I'm going to have some coffee real quick. After Robert is the awesomed. All right, Robert, let's see what these cards have for you. Oopsies. Oh, hold those. You guys are so sadistic. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I do. I believe everything happens for a reason. And timing is important. But remember, even though, you know, timing is important, and it's kind of on the same lines as luck. Remember, luck isn't about being in the right place at the right time only. It's about being in the right place at the right time with the right skill. That's the important part. We're on number 8. Caching. Robert, the first card you have, Major Arcana, Hathor. This card represents wisdom. So seek wisdom. I mean, oh my gosh. Seek wisdom from somebody you know with knowledge and experience. So literally, you know this person and they have experienced life. So again, seek wisdom from somebody you know with knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. On the other side of the tarot, it can also represent an unwelcome authority from somebody like a parent. So remember that as well. You have the 5 of Cups, which represents loss, challenge, shame, guilt, loss, but something remains. Quite possibly 3 have been taken and 2 are left. This card can represent an inheritance from a father or a male in your family. The card can represent a bitter marriage or frustration in marriage. It can also represent your need to turn your back on past mistakes, which could be where shame and guilt feelings are coming from. It's also a halfway point, which is a call for you to put boundaries in place. And remember, boundaries aren't walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. So you let the right ones in and you can keep the wrong ones out. You have a 3 of Cups. This card represents joy. It's a celebration, wedding, an engagement, a social event, whatever it is, the card says go for it. It's in your near future. Go for it. It represents a successful conclusion. The caching card. This card, you may find yourself keeping an item, a possession, or an idea hidden until the time is right. Or you're simply unwilling to let go of it out of fear somebody else may benefit from your release. Sometimes the moment's not right to move forward, but it doesn't mean that the time will never arrive. You may be working on a project that holds a great deal of promise. You just don't have the time to devote right now. So setting aside the idea doesn't mean you're giving up. You just recognize that there's value in waiting. It may also indicate that you'll benefit from investing. And this may be investing in yourself or investing in a financial institution. But remember, the Oracle and Tarot are not financial advisors. Speculate to accumulate, though, is always good advice. The Awesome, you're next. Melissa, you're welcome. Thank you. Or somebody else was just being too judgmental on a cat. I don't really have a favorite one, but I've been playing Pokemon since it started. My kids have been playing Pokemon since it started. I'm on Pokemon Go, Grandma GAINZ. I'm in there somewhere. And when we travel cross country all over, I'll go and look for battles and raids and see what I find. The Awesome. One, two. I'm just going to continue. I'd thought about getting a little Pokeball tattooed on my wrist. Thank you for that. Nicole, you'll be next. I'm glad I looked up. Wow. All right, the first card you have is the King of Swords. Darker-haired male, mature male whose influence is either entering or leaving one's life. Take note of the direction they're looking into the past. The King of Swords says, don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. Oh my gosh. I did not know we have a Pokemon Tarot card deck. Jimmy, I am checking that out. Because all my decks are getting ready to go up for auction soon. So I'm going to need some. That is cool. Draked Mandrakes. Hello, welcome. The Awesome. King of Swords. The next card you have is the Eight of Discs. This card represents the journeyman. So 3 is the apprentice, 8 is the journeyman, 10 is the master. This card represents working or studying toward a goal. So keep going on this path or training. It's been a long, hard road with a lot of time and money. The skills you have acquired will serve you well. You have good grounding, and you will be rewarded well for your talents. The Awesome. Remember, working toward a goal. Princess of Cups. Princess of Cups represents a light or fair-haired female or somebody of that attitude. The Princess of Cups says, enjoy life. Make the most of living your life to the fullest. Savor being the center of attention. And live life like there's no tomorrow. So live in the here, the now. Not yesterday or tomorrow. Now you can take steps toward goals, but don't miss out on today. Major Arcana, Mott. Take note of the direction Mott is looking toward into your future. This card is strength. Positive, yes. It's through inner strength, power, courage, being generous. So stay calm in the face of adversity and maintain your composure. Your oracle for the day is childhood innocence. Childhood innocence. I apologize for that. This card says, innocence is not simply the lack of guilt or shame, but a quality in itself, one that you naturally possess when you first come into existence. There are challenges you have faced throughout life that have further shaped your personality and character. You've also encountered things like disappointment, loss, or cynical. No doubt these times, no doubt have had times when layers of anger or fear blocked the flow of your vitality and your life force. Yet, in spite of all of this, there is a core of innocence that you can reawaken by releasing any shame that is covered over the truth of who you are. So take any opportunity to heal this shame. Let go so you can revisit that state of purity. Doing so helps you see every moment with fresh eyes and removes the filters that inhibit your light and love from coming forth. You truly are a child of God. So allow yourself to be that. I need a Teddy Tarot deck. Well, let's see. I will put it on here too. All right, Nicole, you are next. We're on number 10. How are we doing for time? Good, good, good. That's the stop being defensive card. All right, Nicole, you can choose your oracle. Oops, I apologize for bouncing you guys all around. So after Nicole is Angela B. All right, we just need an aha. We just need an aha for Nicole. Ah. You are letting fear hold you back. Dang it. Dang it. Quit kicking the stuff, Graham. All right. The first card you have is the Princess of Discs. Discs can represent a darker-haired female, younger female, or somebody with the attitude of a younger person. Drake. Drake. Let's get you on the list. Mandrakes. All right. The second card you have, Nicole, is the Ten of Discs. Oh, I forgot to tell you what the Princess of Discs says. The princess is young at heart. The voice inside you urging you to follow your destiny. She says, examine the strengths you possess and speculate to accumulate. Figure out how to turn every possibility into gold. You have the 10 of discs, the master. Remember, the 3 is the apprentice, the 8 is the journeyman, and the 10 is the master. It represents that you can slow down, take it easy, and let others take on more responsibilities. It represents a well-established foundation, family harmony, and the fulfillment of a substantial legacy. Aiden, hello, welcome. You have the 8 of Wands. This card represents positive, yes, finally, forward movement. Exciting news and moving projects forward. Speed toward end represents speed toward end promises assured felicity. And felicity is happiness or well-being. You have the 2 of Cups. This card represents a relationship. This relationship is love, passion, friendship, and concord. And that's an agreement. And more important, it is that which nature has sanctified. Everybody have a blessed day, blessed evening, and a blessed weekend, my friends. Thank you for being here. Nicole, you have the fear card. When this card appears, you may need to consider looking inward to see where you are allowing fear to limit your potential. Remember, fortune favors the brave. So just as the crow on this card reaps the benefits of a field of untapped potential, you, the fearless, all you need to do, you notice how the crows are sitting on the wire? They're afraid because of the scarecrow. You, the fearless, who are not afraid, all you have to do is swoop in and seize the moment. Angela, you are next. Jimmy, have a beautiful weekend. Thank you again. Earth Magic it is. And then Christy. Oh my gosh. And then Bhavna. Bhavna. There. All right. So, Angela. Let's see what we have for you, my friend. One. Two. Three. Just getting these out of the way. We are on number 11. Major Arcana Isis. This card represents the Hermit. It is a focus card. Positive, yes. It represents coaching and mentoring. Allows others to possibly follow within your footsteps. So, it's important to take the time to be alone, Angela. To look within. Find your purpose in life. You have the King of Wands. Take note of the direction the king is facing toward this focus card. It says take action. Express your reason to be. Take note of the king. This King of Wands can represent a light or fair-haired mature male entering or leaving your life. The King of Discs. Discs represents a darker-haired older male entering or leaving one's life. The King of Discs says, in a world In a world of success, there's no room for ambition without any real grounding. You need to think about the future, your future security, not just about today. Try to create long-term plans. Remember, read the small and fine print everywhere. So, Angela, before you speculate to accumulate, make sure every project or opportunity is viable. You have the ocean, the ebb and flow. This card says, you've been fighting the ebb and flow of your own feelings, denying your hurt, anger, or your sorrow by either attaching yourself to one or the other and nurturing it as if it were a nursing child, or else smoothing over your feelings with more practiced responses that deny and hide what is going on beneath the surface of your expression. When you attempt to constrict yourself from experiencing your emotions, it is much like trying to stem the tides that grow even more forceful with every attempt humans make to control them. Allow yourself to swim with these variations rather than resisting them. Next is Christy. That's another thing about this community. You're so supportive of everybody and everybody's channels. I'm so proud of my community. Angela, you're welcome, my dear. You're welcome. Christy. Perfect. You can choose your oracle. Thank you. Havna, you're next. Bandito. We love Jesus too. Trust me, we know this. We know this. All right, Christy. First card you have is Two of Cups. This card represents a relationship. Positive, yes. It represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord. Again, concord is an agreement. But more important, it represents that which nature has sanctified. You have the Princess of Cups. Appearance-wise, can represent a light or fair-haired younger female or someone with that type of an attitude. It says, enjoy life. Make most of living your life to the fullest. Savor being the center of attention. And live life like there's no tomorrow. But live in the here, the now, the present. Not tomorrow or yesterday. Don't miss out. Don't miss out on all this fun and enjoyment. You have the Six of Cups. You have a lot of cups. Positive, yes. Every single one is a yes card. Emotions represents something positive happening slow, like months. This is a leveling up card. It's childlike wishes, first feelings, first flutters. It can represent a reunion or the rekindle of something from the past. So the rekindle of a hobby, maybe place you used to vacation, a career, anything like that. The rekindle of something that is from the past. Your oracle for the day, Christy, is fear. Second time this card has popped up. When this card appears, you may need to consider looking inward and checking in to see where you are allowing fear to limit your potential. Again, as the saying goes, fortune favors the brave. Don't let fear stop you. Havna, Havna, you are next. All right, this is important to you. And you said you've been studying, so that's super good. And you've been getting proper rest and eating well. Havna. You have a positive and a yes for your very first card. It represents. Let's lay these cards out. Do you know what oracle you would like? Havna. I will start reading your tarot, but in answer to your question is going to be positive. It's going to be yes. It's a this card represents a celebration. The next card you have Kansu, Major Arcana. This card represents the moon. It's a call for you to go on a journey of renewal, just like the moon does every month, so you can become unstuck. And afterwards, we know when when the moon goes through all of its phases, it becomes new and full. You have another major arcana, Destiny. Oh no, we got to plug in. All right, there we go. Destiny. This card represents surprise change. Positive, yes. Good old destiny and fulfilling it. Take note how they're all looking forward, looking toward this celebration. I'll give you a crow card. You keep studying, getting proper sleep, eating well, and go in to these tests daily. Refreshed, replenished, and re-energized, and you'll be just fine, my dear. You'll be fine. Celebration. But don't stop studying. Don't stop working toward what you want. Your oracle is upheaval. This card says, sometimes change brings a fortunate situation and moves us into a position to receive a greater opportunity. When this card appears, ask yourself if you can feel the rumblings, like a seismic wave just below the surface, that something is about to shift in your life. When you connect with your intuition, your gut feeling, you pick up on the changing energy that will soon impact your life. And you can anticipate the coming upheaval. And you will be better able to plan for the shakeup. Trust your intuition. Trust your gut feeling. And go in prepared. Well rested. With good food in your belly. My gosh, you guys, we've made it. Is Mandrake still here? Mandrakes, are you here? I'll be able to end my live stream a whole half hour early on Friday. Happy Friday. Yay. Jeanette, hello. I'm not seeing Mandrake anywhere. Jeanette, would you like... Let's pull you some cards, my friend. I love your name. I love your name. I love how you spell it. You spell it exactly like my grandma did. Demon Slayer, hello. Welcome. All right, Jeanette, let's see what we have for you. First card we have is a Two of Wands. Two of Wands is an organizing card. It's a hopes and wishes and fire yourself up. So it's telling you to plan ahead, be strategic, and where do you want to go? What do you have to give? It says, think innovative and fresh ideas. But more important, you're in a good position, an excellent position to join forces with another who shares your vision. Havana, Havna, you are welcome, my friend. You are very welcome. The next card you have is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is after some conflict and stress, Jeanette, rest and examination because a new life awaits. It also represents letting go of things that have outlived their use. A time to think selfish. If it doesn't help you in any way, shape, or form, get rid of it. Get rid of it. The last card I have for you is the Six of Discs, aka Pentacles. The speculate to accumulate suit. How do I explain it? Monetary, material, harvest in your heart, in your soul. Anywhere you can improve and make your life better is a disc or pentacle. This card represents charity and recognition. So, Jeanette, you may be recognized for something good you've done, and you may receive a monetary reward. This monetary reward, however you receive it, make sure you pay off all debt and then give to charity. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for popping in at the end of the live stream. Demon Slayer. Let's see what we have for you, my friend. So I'm going to go ahead and do an outro. I hope everybody has a blessed weekend. I'll be back Monday, 7:30 a.m. for live, 7:30 for our workouts, and then again 10 a.m. for our cards. Demon Slayer. Ace of Wands. Never stop striving for what you want. So there's an urge. You have the urge to get out and do something new. Now maybe it's a new look, a new hairstyle. Maybe it's a new job. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Aw, you are amazing. So it could be just a new look or a new career, a new neighborhood. You're full of pioneer spirit, Demon Slayer. Is that what it was, Demon Slayer? And it drives you forward. You must make the first move. And more important, you must believe in your vision. It will be the making of you. And we have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is the card of karma. Also represents being on a plateau. That you have been on a plateau. So if anybody has... we all know karma is what comes around, goes around. Well, yep, that's what's happening. It represents finally forward movement. And... you know change is needed for growth. So it's important to avoid a state of stagnation. Duncan, hello. Duncan, I was getting ready to end my live stream. But let me get this card for Demon Slayer. And we just need one more tarot. Who did I miss? Katarine? Hello, welcome. There it is. All right. The next card you have, Demon Slayer, is the 10 of Discs. This represents 10 is the completion of the cycle. 10 is also the master. 8 is the journeyman. And 3 is the apprentice. So it represents you can slow down. Take it easy. Let others take on more responsibilities. This card represents a well-established foundation, family harmony, and the fulfillment of a substantial legacy. Duncan. Actually, let's do Katarine. Katarine? Is it Katarine? And then Duncan. I have plenty of time, my friend. So Katarine first. And we'll see what we have for... Is it Libra, did we say? In the future for the Libra. Pharaohs. Is that Pharaohs or Pharaohs? Pharaohs. Well, this one's for you, my friend. So, the future card. The first card you have is the Princess of Wands. Wands representing a light or fair-haired younger female or somebody with that type of an attitude. Pharaohs. So the Princess of Wands says, thank you for being here. I truly appreciate it. I mean no disrespect if I mispronounce your name. So again, thank you. I truly appreciate it. This card says it represents a longer time frame, successful conclusion, but longer time frame. So conjure your brilliance, burst out, be proud, be active, and be creative. You have the 7 of Discs, speculate to accumulate suit. The 7 is a plateau. It represents a goal, long-term success, and hard working. It's waiting for the fruits of your labor to ripen. There's a pause to appreciate and to decide to continue as is or adjust your strategy. And Pharaohs, the next card you have in your future position is the 9 of Swords. 9 is a resting phase. 9 represents the 9 steps of grieving. And it says, this too shall pass. 9 swords. Each sword represents a step in grieving everybody must go through. So everybody grieves. Everybody grieves differently, and everybody grieves for a different reason. So it can represent death. It can represent deception, despair, failure, or miscarriage. But again, this too shall pass. It is almost over. Duncan, your turn. Oh my gosh, you guys, we have a cat walking in the yard. I don't even own a cat. It's black and white. No collar. It's a good thing my fur baby is inside. Must be somebody dropped another feline off. They do it all the time down at the end of down by the mailboxes. People drop cats and kittens off all the time. All right, Duncan. Let's see what we have for you, my friend. Pharaohs, let me, before I pull Duncan's card, I'm going to put my email in the chat. And then I'm going to highlight it. I offer free in-depth card readings. That's a whole layout, not just the couple that fall. So it's 10 plus cards. And you can choose the subject you would like your reading to be on. So if you would like one, they're free. Send me an email. I'd be happy. Anybody in the chat, if you want one, send me an email. I will get back to you right away with the information. So, all right, Duncan, let's get this party started. First card you have, Major Arcana Tower, which represents a truth has been revealed, or end of restriction. It is sudden change, and it's already happening. But that because of this, whatever it is being revealed or exposed, you can now start over fresh and build from there. You have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups represents self-pity. Says you're becoming a little self-obsessed and you need to get out more. It's actually routine, but being in a rut. So you're, hold on, I need a drink. Here's my coffee cup today. So it's boredom and being in a rut. You're just bored with things, that's all. But it also says it can represent a missed opportunity, Duncan. So go back. Look for an opportunity you may have missed, but don't take so long deliberating over the opportunity that you miss out on it. You have King of Swords. Take note of the direction the king is looking. Older, mature male, darker haired, mature male, whose influence is either entering or leaving one's life. This card represents that don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. Don't let your guard down. Whatever this situation is, now is not the time to let your guard down. Oh my goodness. So my friends, with that, I am going to end today's live stream. I'm a little parched. I'm going to go have some lunch and get something to drink. If you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload content. You can filter out the information in that notification area as well. Filter out what you want and don't want to be notified for. I offer 4 membership levels. Each level offers the member something different. Each level is a different price. Subscribing is free. So again, with that, I hope you all have the best weekend ever. Thank you for being here. Oh gosh, we have somebody popping in at the very end, just as I was getting ready to hit end. Born Solar Eclipse. Hello from Texas. Well, thank you for tuning in from Texas. I love Texas personally. I've lived in Waco, Belmead, Mart. So thank you. Thank you for popping in. But again, unfortunately, I'm ending my live stream. But we will be back Monday, 7:30 a.m. New York time, Eastern time. So with that, my friends, thank you again for being here. I hope you have the best day ever. Or if you're in a country where your day's ending, I hope it was the best day ever. And again, I hope your weekend is amazing and everything you want it to be. And I'll see you in the next video.